Hi, Anne. I just watched your presentation and it was very informative and interesting. I felt like I could relate to it in a sense because I recently had went to Ginny Springs and I felt like I knew the environment, I knew what you were talking about, and so it was very easy for me to relate the information to the place. I found an article titled Florida's aquifer in crisis, but there's still time to save it." In the article, it mainly spoke about the fact that a lot of Florida springs are in danger, and we're doing things to kind of ruin the ecosystem. And due to the fact that, like what you mentioned in the video, agriculture, construction, improvement of like urban areas, all of those things are polluting our water bodies. And uh, I do not believe that Nestle increasing the amount of water that they're taking from the springs is any way, in any shape or form, going to not impact our ecosystem. More so, it's going to negatively impact our ecosystem. And I'm not sure if in the article, they somewhere in the article they may have linked the article that you said the lady spoke about, saying that it's not going to impact the ecosystem. I really wish we could have seen that, so I could at least see what type of like scientific evidence that she was talking about, because especially in this article they speak about the fact that they feel like Americans are very privileged to water, and almost so privileged to water in the way that we are privileged to air. And someone in the article said that they believe a recommendation for improving like our access to water over the years will be to increase the price of water, because they feel like if the government increases the price of water, that will inadvertently make citizens more conservative on like water, spend amount of money that they're spending on water, not spending on water, but the amount of money that they are spending on water on a whole of how much water they buy, rather. But overall, I felt like your presentation was very good. I felt like the points that you had on your presentation, the bullet points of information, very much so was easy to follow with what you're saying. Also, the article that you chose is very good for this week's in the news discussion, especially because it's so close to home. Ginny Springs is probably like 30 minutes or less away from here at University of Florida. So yes, overall you did a very good job. I felt like it was very informative, and yes.